What's up guys, Kenan here from E39 Source with the incredibly dirty 2001 E39 525, and I have just installed my brand new ridiculously expensive Hella Eurospec headlights on my car. Now they're really nice and they're very pretty and I like them and I want to keep them that way. So to do that I have elected to use a clear film that will go over the top of them from XPEL, and this video will be going over how to put those on your E39. The tools required to do this job are pretty simple. You need either a hairdryer or a heat gun. You'd either set the hairdryer to high setting or the heat gun to low setting to heat up the adhesive. Then you need the XPEL protection kit, which comes with a flattening tool for the film. And then you're also going to need to mix an old water bottle or some kind of spray bottle. You're going to need to mix a 3-to-1 ratio of rubbing alcohol to water. And those are all the tools you're going to need to do this DIY. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is to clean the headlights with the 3-to-1 slip solution. Just spray it on there, wipe it off with a nice clean cloth to guarantee a clean adhesive surface. Then you're going to want to open up your kit and you're going to see that these lenses come facing one another with the adhesive attached obviously to the cardboard. You're going to want to go ahead and line up the cardboard with the film still attached to it to the headlight just to guarantee you know which side is which. Once you have everything kind of laid out, then you can go ahead and spray the slip solution on your hands just so you can handle the film a little bit better. This should be clean to begin with, but this is just to handle the film. Once that's complete, then you can remove the backing paper from the film. Then you need to spray a little bit of the slip solution onto the headlight as well as the film, and you can begin to roughly work it into where it's going to reside on the headlight. On the E39, it's best to orient it with the bottom of the headlight where the headlight itself meets the bodied colored trim. The hood will provide a little bit of protection for the top of the headlamp, so it's more important that it meets up with the bottom to protect the majority of the headlight. This will also make it easier that in a couple of years after these films kind of get embedded with stuff on the road, it'll make it a lot easier to line up and replace in the future. Once you have it kind of in place, then it's time to use the flattening tool and a little bit of heat to begin to activate the adhesive. You want to start in the middle of the headlight and work in overlapping motions towards the outside of the headlight using quite a bit of pressure. You'll be able to see the slip solution start to come out from various areas on the headlight, and that is totally fine. You want to just keep working it out and just keep using overlapping motions and work your way around the headlight. I started at the top and then worked towards the bottom. That worked best for me. Once you get to the most difficult part of the headlight, which is where it curves, again, you're probably going to have to go over multiple areas multiple times. The lens will pop up even after you work on multiple areas. That's okay, it's totally normal, just keep working it over. And I developed a textbook bubble. This is also pretty common. Again, you just want to attack it from multiple angles using heat and varying pressures, and it will work itself towards the bottom, and when it finally dissipates, it is quite a nice feeling. Once it's gone, you just kind of keep working over and make sure that it is gone for good. Another important thing to note with the E39 is make sure you get all the top and bottom edges to seal. Just go around the headlight multiple times and make sure you have a nice tight seal between the lens and the headlight itself. Alright guys, so it's been a couple of weeks since I put the clear protective film on my headlights, and they have cleared up nicely. I failed to mention before, when you put these on, you might get this kind of hazy looking, kind of like cloudy substance. That's totally normal. That's just the slip solution between the lens and the film itself. That will disappear over a couple days. It took about 3 days for mine to clear up, but now they are totally clear. There are a couple places I made small mistakes just because I wasn't pressing hard enough. One is right here, you can kind of see this little bubble, and one is right there, but that's okay. It was my first time doing it, so they're really minor. Outside of that, it's kind of hard to tell if the film is on there. You can see how it doesn't totally cover the top of the headlight here, but that's pretty minimal. The chances you're going to get a lot of stone chips there are pretty slim. That's a pretty so the headlight is pretty well protected with that on there. It's the same kind of story over on this side. I actually don't think I made as many mistakes over here. I'm trying to find, this is where that bubble was before. There's nothing there at all. I can't even feel where it was. So no mistakes there. So just press really hard, make sure it seals nicely on the headlamp, and you should be good to go. So my impressions, I've driven this car for a little while now, a couple weeks with these on, like I said, around Ohio, towards the end of winter. And in Ohio we get a lot of stones and debris on the road that can be kind of an issue, and already these lenses have saved my headlights from some dings already from just trucks in front of me or other cars. I've heard stuff hitting the headlights, and I was very glad that I had these protective lenses on there. You can't really see, there are a couple marks that are kind of difficult to see, but luckily that's in the film and not on the headlight. Alright guys, so that has sort of been my experience installing and using the XPEL Clear Protection Kit. I liked it so much we were actually able to obtain a discount for you guys should you choose to use these. You can give them a call at 210-678-3700 or email them at support@xpel.com and tell them you're a viewer of E39 Source, and they will give you a 10% discount if you choose to get these protective kits. If you're a BMW CCA member, you can also go to bmwcca.com and log in, and there's a 20% discount for these lenses from them. So just two different options depending if you're affiliated with BMW CCA or not. But normally we don't promote products here on E39 Source, but I like these so much. I really do stand behind their quality, and I do believe that they'll keep my again, ridiculously expensive, I know, European spec Hella headlights looking super fresh in the future. So big thanks to the guys over at XPEL for doing that for us, and we hope some of you find it of some use. Well, that's it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next E39 Source video. Bye-bye.